Okay, let's start. So this is from Practice Exam 10, Module 1. We're going to compare solving this problem using Desmos versus algebra, okay? So let's do this first with Desmos. Basically, we have an equation with an x unknown and a parameter c. And it says which of the following is one of the solutions to the given equation. And we have four options here. So let's try to do this with Desmos. I'm going to start the clock. So I'm just going to type this into Desmos. This is the part that's going to take kind of the longest. Square root x squared minus c squared. I want to be a slider equals. We can save time by Control C, Control Ving that, changing the x into a c, plus 39. Okay. And let's see where the solution is. There, it's around there somewhere. Okay, so we're going to type in each one of these possible solutions, and we're going to see which one matches. I'm going to make this into a dotted line so we can see it easier when there's an overlapping solution. So that's wrong, right? Purple. I do not see it anywhere. Oh, it's negative 1,000. That's why I can't see it. It's way off the screen. Okay, so that's wrong too. 39 squared minus c squared. Negative 38. Okay, that's wrong too. I'm looking for this line here. Actually, let's see. There's two solutions for this equation here. There's one over here and there's one over here. But if I put in let's see. Okay, yeah, either one of these is going to work. Either one of these is going to work. This one or this one. Okay. And looks like the black is on top of the red here, right? So maybe that's a solution. Let's try the last one. X equals negative. The advantage of the Desmos solution, even if it's slower, is we can solve it even if we don't know what's going on. Okay. Now let's see. Black and red seem like they're very close to, like, let's turn off the red. There's black. Let's turn off the black. There's red. Wow. They're both like really close. So let's change the C value so that we can see it better. They said that C is a positive constant. Let's change C to like something bigger. Okay, now let's check again. Oh, now black is like not close at all. So black is wrong. Red is correct. Purple is way off. Okay, yeah, so looks like negative, let's see, the red is correct, which is this one here. So D is correct. So that took 3 minutes, 3 minutes and a half. Okay. Three minutes and 20 seconds, let's say. Okay, now let's start over and we're going to do it with algebra. So we are just going to try to simplify this thing. First step is I want to get all my x's out of the denominator. So I'm going to multiply everything by the denominator. So I'll have x squared times square root of x, this. I'm going to multiply this by square root blah, blah, blah. Multiply this by square root blah, blah, blah. Multiply this by square root blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to end up with x squared on the left side, right? Because these two cancel each other out. Then I'm going to have c squared on the right side because these two cancel each other out. Then the 39 times square root of x squared minus c squared, right? Now I have now I'm trying to like get rid of the square root sign, so I'm going to isolate it. So I'm going to subtract the c squared over. Now I'm going to square both sides to get rid of the radical sign. So now I'm going to have x squared minus c squared squared equals 39 squared times x squared minus c squared. Now I'm going to distribute the 39 squared. 39 squared x squared minus 39 squared c squared. And now let's see. I'm going to add a page here. I'm not going to expand this. I'm going to factor it. So let's see. X squared minus c squared times x squared minus c squared. Okay, I did something dumb there. I did not need to distribute that. So I'm going to cancel one of these out. Now I have x squared minus c squared equals 39 squared. Now I can add c squared to both sides. Now I have x equals plus or minus 39 squared plus c squared, which is the answer that I found before. So plus or minus, but the solution that they're given here is negative, which is fine. So that's one of the solutions. So 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, so algebra was like 1 minute faster than Desmos in this case.